Liberian people.
Okay. So in a debate now, so the Liberian people.
Yeah.
So let me answer the question.
Okay.
I don't want to dignify that. There was no speakership election held. Nothing of such happened. To become a speaker, where we already have a speaker, you must go through a due process to remove that speaker, and then you conduct. And the person who conducts speakership election, brother, it's cheaper.
Quickly, President Bouaga said this is a normal election.
Is it President Bouaga?
You wrong the Liberian people. According to you, you wrong the Liberian people as a lawmaker.
Yeah.
You're taking pay. Don't you think the pay you're taking as wrong as you have made a pronouncement?
So when I'm saying we wrong the Liberian people, it doesn't necessarily mean FOCO wrong the Liberian people. But in majority, lawmakers wrong the Liberian people because the guys just decided to not kind of work.
The president
said
you're
wrong.
The president said this is a normal legislative proceeding.
Who the president? Oh,
President Bouaga.
President Bouaga. Okay.
And the executive should not interfere. No, the
how the executive is not interfering when the executive is sending their ministers to some men who went somewhere to go have meeting.
They said it.
And you have to meeting, right? You're supposed to send budget. What you got? But I'm meeting. No guys are having meeting.
Oh, you recognize them?
Who recognize them?
You.
No, you call their name so they need a hold for you. That why I call back. A normal. So a normal is normal, but should be followed by laws.
That's why I'm still asking this question, sir. Where do you think this entire process will end?
The thing will end by Fonati.
Where does it leave Liberia to as a country?
The thing will end by leading Fonati to retain his seat as the speaker of this country.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am 100% sure.
If not.
What do you call if not? There is no other issue to that. We're not taking any other issue. The only issue we're taking here for Fonati is the speaker.
The political leader met the U.S. ambassador. The political leader met the U.S. ambassador yesterday to settle this.
His Excellency George Manneh, we are right?
Yes.
To call him any with respect, brother.
Yeah, former President George Weah.
His
Excellency, former President George Weah. Yeah, former President George Weah. But he's there after attach his Excellency. So, how far with the reconciliation process here?
Let me teach you something about George Weah. His Excellency Manneh, he's a very nice man. See the kind of leadership he exhibited. He came to the country. The only thing George Weah asked for, let's respect the law. You can't hijack power. He met with the U.S. ambassador, and the U.S. ambassador posted on their page. And what they posted there, they say the law must be respected. You didn't read the U.S. embassy post?
But your CDC people are supporting this entire process.
CDC people. I mean, one thing that CDC does is this. CDC, when people run on CDC ticket, CDC does not dictate to them as to how they run their offices. Okay? It's a privilege to run on the most popular party ticket in Liberia, the law-abiding party in Liberia. But when you run on the party ticket, I hear the party did not instruct me to say, go stand behind Fonati. The party only tells me to do the right thing. So to respect the law. So the citizens that also went on that side, I mean, I respect their decision for not stealing my coffer, but I also against the fact that they don't want to respect the law.
So saying this is a political play by your party. You guys are mastermind the removal of the speaker.
So on the side,
but it could be a play.
Any speaker on the side,
it could be a play.
And our political leader has spoken.
It could be a play.
And the party, what they call chess. I don't know about chess. I know about the law. I mean, I don't talk chess. I talk the law. No, let me tell you. We are going to issue, man.
So that was spoken.
Are you concerned about the state of the
So, folks, we'll take a short break. The next time you see our own, we'll be bringing another update. The name is Samson Mosire. It was nice having you here to watch.
So we are hoping that we can be able to capture him when he's leaving.
So here comes Speaker Kofa. This is the official fee code. So those of you who said, who was thinking that the security details were taken away from him, that's a myth. His security details still remain with him. As a matter of fact, he still have his escort car with him. He still have carry his escort car. So this is him. This is him. This is him at the back seat. So this is Representative Focus. You look at Saturday this morning. So you think the Supreme Court will favor you this time around?
The Supreme Court is doing their job. They favor the law. They don't favor me. They don't favor Fonati, but they favor the law.
So why if
And you are dressed in black. You are dressed in black. Why on the thing dressed in black?
It's a veteran color.
You are normally seeing white.
I'm in white. I'm in black today because the law has won.
Right.
The Constitution of Liberia has won.
Right.
The Liberian people have won.
We are told that your political leader George Weah is part of this conference.
Where you come out of this come from? Did George Weah tell you that he was coming here? George Weah respect the law, and the law will be the law. And these guys must respect the laws of this land. And this time around will be different.
why if they feel?
You can't shoot today.
So let's see.
Is there any cause that the speaker is unprotected?
Yeah, they've been unconstitutional activities from police and state actors. So we want to make sure we protect the speaker and control the views of the speaker until the rule of law is kept on tight.
Honorable, are you still in your position as chairman of Rules and Order?
I am the chairman of the Rules and Order administration. So we are waiting for the ruling of the court and we'll begin to see the actions.
The speaker just arrived and the vehicle belonging to the speaker have been parked since this morning. What are you hearing?
Nothing. We are not hearing anything.
Are you afraid?
We saw Jean Colette.
That Representative we have taken on your space.
We saw Jean Colette seizing all of the cars that you gave to your directors. Can you speak to that?
Once the court rules, all those situations will be reversed.
Thank you, sir. Let's see what we can have. The speaker.
And you just doesn't look right. You just look covered. Okay. Thank you. But that's for you. So now we are going to capture Speaker Jay Fanatico. Yes, he called. Good morning, Speaker. Good morning, sir. After we were told that these motorcade going to be taken away from you, and now you move with it into the ground of the capital, sir.
Let's go.
To start the code.
So let's see. So he came in with a massive convoy. He came in with a very massive convoy. Okay, so that's all over. You got to go there.
Look, you know, we raised our left to bring Joseph Boakai to power. We didn't bring him to power for this. Sometimes I will go to my page and bring back those memories. When I told him, I said, you need to reconcile the country. I put on my page last night. You understand what I'm saying? Joseph Boakai needs to reconcile this country. How can their country be reconciled? Look, let me tell you something today. If anybody think they got monopoly over violence, where did the court rule? If the court rule Joseph Boakai facilitate the majority black will bring Joseph Boakai down.
Are you assuming that he's facilitating?
Yeah,
the
he
majority
is.
black?
He is.
What are the facts? What are the facts?
Bossman, can we wait for the court to rule? We respect the law until the court rules.
What are you tying the executive to your political fight?
Bossman, when I speak. I spoke that day for 6 years. If the Supreme Court rule and say for Natik Kofa, you are wrong. Look, you will not see me.
Folks are saying you continue to be for on the executive.
Let me learn. If the Supreme Court rule and say for Natik Kofa you lost a case, I will not be behind for Natik Kofa. I will go and join the people that the Supreme Court rule in favor of. But if the Supreme Court rule and say we for Natik Kofa, the law is the law, and Joseph Boakai facilitate those people who will walk across there and bring Joseph Boakai down.
Is that threat? Do you regret it?
Yes, it is a threat. I made a threat. It is a threat. I made a threat. Fuck NSA and fuck Joseph Boakai.
You continue to attack the presidency. You continue to.
I will not regret my statement. Look, let me tell you something today. This country, if we don't respect the rule of this country, we will carry the country back to war.
It's out.
I'm not frustrated. We want the right thing to be done. And the right thing. I don't have anger. There is how I speak. I spoke that day for 6 years. Then you say anger.
Are you disappointed with President Boakai?
The only thing that changed, we don't have one president. We are in power. We have PB Bear, Joseph Boakai in power.
Are you disappointed in President Boakai? Are you disappointed in President Boakai? You spend your own resources. You spend your own resources campaigning for President Boakai. Are you disappointed?
I'm not disappointed.
Do you think President Boakai is highly involved in the removal of
Joseph Boakai, PB Bear, everything is involved. PB Bear, everything is involved.
What are some of your reliance?
This situation will be the end of Joseph Boakai presidency.
How? When the legislature
the law is not respected. We're not talking, no, let's go by the law, man.
Okay.
If the law is not respected, Joseph Boakai will be history. Oh, you think it hard to walk across the
national security threat? That's a national security threat.
You could be invited by the NSA.
Fuck you
Sir,
and the
you
NSA.
You have to take it back.
I said fuck you and the
You have to take it back.
Don't talk about NSA business. Okay, I take it back, but don't talk about NSA business. If the laws are not respected, we will use the same violation of the law to bring Joseph Boakai down to water.
Impeachment? Would that be the right thing? Two wrongs can make right.
No, two wrongs can make right. No, it will not be impeachment.
Then how?
If Natik Kofa have to leave by force, Joseph Boakai will leave by force.
Two wrongs cannot make a right. Yeah, you are fighting rule of law here.
I say it could be used by gun, right? It could be used by gun.
So do you have arm?
I could bring the gun.
Bring your pass to bring the gun.
I will pass anywhere. Joseph Boakai will let
Do you have arm? Do you have arm? Do you have arm?
The peace determines on the rule of law. If the rule of law is being threatened, that means the peace has been threatened. Do you know that?
But as a leader, your country said,
My man, I owe no regret for what I say. When the Supreme Court rule, let Joseph Boakai reflect the Supreme Court rule.
Why a lawmaker?
Why you call inciting violence? Like, drop for your car, answer, you don't bring Joseph Boakai down. Oh, I stay inciting, right? I stay inciting.
What by a lawmaker?
You can be arrested. You can be arrested for what you are saying on national TV.
Arrested by who?
They're arrested by the national police.
Okay, let me restate.
do you have evidence that the president
Let me restate. I'm coming to you, Waterspoon. Let me restate what I said. If the Supreme Court,
He's Professor Cholope.
okay, Mr. Chilope, I'm very sorry. I take it back. If the rule of law is not respected by Joseph Boakai, we will use the same disrespect.
The tattoo is lacking. President Boakai. Several Liberian voted. How?
He has lost the presidency. The respect that we brought him to power for, he has lost it.
He haven't gone 1 year.
What you call 1 year? What you call? You could power for 2 years and lost it.
My question is, do you have evidence that the president is involved in this country?
Watch the process and see. If you don't have hand in it, when the Supreme Court, we will respect the Supreme Court.
Thank you.
The Supreme Court is the only place you can go for justice. Where do we go next?
Where has the president disrespected the Supreme Court?
Oh, where? The Supreme Court ruled that people that are on tenure position should serve their tenure term. What did they do?
We are talking about the
current
issue.
you asked me now.
Current issue. Where
You're speaking about different issues, and we discussing the controversial
you
removal of
just
the.
asked me a question where the PP Bear Joseph Walker break
No,
the
that's we are talking about the current situation here at the Capitol building. Where has the
You
president?
like my t-shirt? The moment I get back as president, you like the t-shirt? Thank you very much.
That was the voice of Honorable Yaka Koluba. Let's see whether we can get represented on our camera. So, Capitol building dramas continues. Who owns the Capitol building? Who owns the Capitol building? We are with the arrival of the majority bloc here today. So don't go away as we gonna bring you full coverage, 360 coverage for the ground of the Capitol building. We're gonna be bringing you 360 coverage for the. Okay, so that's. Let's see what we can get. Integrity Icon, welcome to closing argument. You look very energetic this morning. What do we expect from you guys?
We expect victory. We expect the move to be employed for it.
The guys are saying that they will violate the Supreme Court ruling because they're hosting session now.
So when they are saying that they will violate, it's not strange to us. What will we do? We are awaiting the fullness of the Supreme Court. Then, of course, the Liberian people will see whether we have come here to attend institution where you can apply violence. We are not applying violence now because we know there is law. There is constitutional law in this country. So we keep pushing them. They will continue to violate. But for us, we're going to take it very easy, lightly, and cooperate with the law.
Where are we with the LSCC?
LSCC, I think the best person you can ask to go to the LSCC.
You file a complaint.
I have filed my complaint. I'm not going to chase after them. What I need to do is sit and await them.
Okay.
So they are not giving you any other communication?
LSCC go on, processing their how you call it, legal proceeding in the place there. They know exactly what to be done.
What you hope to achieve from the LSCC?
What do I hope?
Yeah.
If you ask me, what do you hope to achieve from what you did? I will tell you because I'm a male principle. So if I'm to do something, I should do it based on principle. So what the LSC hope to achieve, I cannot speak on that.
Thank you,
I did not create LSCC. LSCC is a government institution, so they know exactly what to be done.
Thank you so much. So let's see what we can have. Representative Abu Bana Kamara. He's talking to the media. We want to bring you the voice of every.
What do we expect?
Well, we're going to session and compare our people to come. We stay negotiating.
Thank you.
Your president, your political leader met the U.S. ambassador yesterday, and the sole purpose of that meeting was to see how best he can settle this dispute. As the political leader for the Coalition for Democratic Team, what do we expect from some of your citizens who are supporting this process?
Well, you see, George Weah is a good man. Very good man. People rely on him being so nice. They use conspiracy theory on George Weah. Right? But his presence here, coordinating a lot. Like you see, he reaching out to authority. He having conversation because he believes in peace. He always taught us peace. That's why you see him following the rudimentary, from space to space, from anger to anger. And not just him. You can't change him. He's a good character. He's a good man. So people need to follow the doctrine of George Weah. Whatever that you got behind the scene is yours. But if you look at his character,
Look at his personality. You see what he's getting involved with? It's what all Liberians want. You know, peace.
Thank you. Thank you for talking to us. Thank you.
The situation will escalate before coming in.
Go and find him.
Thank you for talking to us. Thank you.
That was Abu Pana Kamara. Let's see focus.
And the law said 149%. Stay against the speaker. The speaker gone. So the speaker is saying, gentlemen, your car. When I read 49 and we go through the due process, I will leave from here. For the speaker to be elected, it was a due process. For him to leave, it should be given due process. That means, my man, when we allow that kind of thing to happen, tomorrow some men go, just get 4. They say they want to take president from there, and they will just wake up. They just say, "Oh, majority men in Labro." They say they want Joseph Boakai to be president, and they will go to remove the president. They will go to remove the other person. Then they out of violence. So why are we saying so the law only for poor people in the country? And you the general, you are asking you the law for the poor people. The law should not be. So then we got people in Southeast. We got people in other places. It is because of the law, and the law took them there. They went against the law and they put them in jail. Imagine my man who've been operating here 1 month now. The men are not working. For the men pay jack into their account. Okay? They pay the money. Yes. People are coming to work. Yes, you know I'm working. And you know where I'm working.
What has been the impact of the work? What has been the impact?
One of the impact, I'm teaching you the law. I want the impact.
You know
Give me gentlemen, I have the intellectual ability to answer all of you. But let us coordinate. You pay that school that you be wearing one color every day.
You are noted for wearing white.
I'm noted. You say you are noted for wearing white. We're not in a globe.
Your practice in a pyramid.
Get to the issue.
Just in a pyramid.
This whole thing or this whole threat basically is somehow the interpretation of the law. Your black.
No, we don't have a black. The speaker is here as a speaker. Is not a black.
Kofa black.
No, Kofa don't. No. Now what is referred to? No, Kofa is the.
Okay, Chief. You are just there to answer our question.
No, but I am a student. So answering your question.
So you are a teacher, right?
Basically, some might say it is the interpretation.
This 17 we got to make it or the law go back in
yes.
school.
The way in which you understand the law.
No, that's 7. Were you part of the people that graduated from high school that did not do service?
Not how.
No, madam. Eddie said it just took service for in high school. They think affected some all. So some that graduated between that time.
Are you vetting? Are you vetting or not knowing service?
Look at me, man. Look at the time.
Are you part of those that were affected?
No. I read service very well. This is why I understand the law. I came from. You get people from there. I'm the representative.
My name is Prince.
Yeah, Prince. Oh, from Pram FM. Yeah, you can get a lot of news sometimes about me, man. Why you can be attacking me?
Yeah, so it's another session day. The public is watching what we expect.
We expect the law to take a course, or nothing more than the law, nothing less
They have
than
been
the law.
statement for 1 month plus now, 1 month, 1 week, 1 month, 2 weeks now today. The legislature hasn't conducted
It is wrong.
It should be.
We wrong the Liberian people.
So as a lawmaker,
it's wrong.
So what do we expect?
We expect all lawmakers, the 73 representatives, it is expected that we should respect the laws of this country. So when the Supreme Court comes up with her ruling, we should respect the rulings from the Supreme Court.
Some of your colleagues have said.
They go against me.
Some of your colleagues are.
But they are talking, and the law, baby. I said, once the law comes, it's not about me. Stop seeing this about Fonati. Stop seeing this about Foco. See the country, what the law says. So we are standing on the side to say, let's respect the law. Let due process be given to Fonati. Once due process is given, and 49 plus members or 49 members say they don't want Fonati, and due process is given, Fonati is out.
There was a dramatic scene here on Thursday where some of your colleagues
who have been having session in the joint chambers read a resolution that we journalists followed, the name code of 50, and they had elections and the speaker was removed and the speaker was voted.
So
what do you make of that?
So
that event?
I'm Prince. Let me ask you the question. Prince, you've been following the player when I was in central administration. Later on, I moved to the office of the late Representative Mona Ipelan Youngblood. So you have followed every legislative practices here. The hard work and you less speaker. No, I'm asking you too now. The hard work and you less speaker. That deputy speaker can conduct speaker say election.
I'm not a lawmaker.
No, you're not a lawmaker. You can be there. They're going to speak say election. I mean,
so you can answer the question.
I don't want to dignify
to provide education.
Okay, so let me provide you the education.
To the Liberian people.
Yeah, yourself so that you can ask that question.
To the Liberian people.
Okay, so in a debate now, so to the Liberian people.
Yeah.
So let me answer the question.
Okay.
I don't want to dignify that. There was no speaker say election held. Nothing of such happened. To become a speaker, where we already have a speaker, you must go through a due process to remove that speaker, and then you conduct. And the person who conducts speaker say election, brother,